So today I'm gonna show you what I use to not look tired when I'm tired. I'm going to Nashville on a book tour this week, and I wanted to share with you what exactly I'm gonna use because my skin tends to get really dry while I'm out of town. I don't really understand that. I don't know if it's the different, atmosphere. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna start preparing, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on really heavy at night and use this every night. It's a night cream, and it is CeraVe. I love it. It's so good. And I've used a lot of really expensive night creams, but this one is just as good to me, and I'll have it linked below, but I think you'll really, really like it. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And then the second thing I like to do is I like to put on this Bobbi Brown, and it is a vitamin E concoction, and it is so great. It's sort of very heavy. You can see that my finger doesn't really go, deeply into this, but it's nice. It's just really, really nice. And I just pat it right here in the corner all the way. I go all the way around my whole eye, including my eyelid. And I'll leave it for about 30 minutes until I'm ready to put on my makeup. And then I put a little bit of powder on top of that so that my eyeshadow goes on really good. And this is really helpful not to have that creping right in the corner of your eye. I've really had to work with that this year, and my skin is changing. And I used to use all MAC products, but I can't really do that anymore because it's so heavy and you can really, really see my makeup. So I've changed to Dior. The other reason that I changed is because I needed an olive complexion. No, I cannot find any olive type foundations. So they have one, and it's a pretty light olive, so I love that. They have a darker olive, but they have a one warm olive, and that's what I use. And then for concealer, I have used two things. For like years, for like 20 years, I used this Lancome, and I still love it. It's ivory is what I use, but sometimes since I'm using the olive foundation, it can look a little raccoonish. So I've changed to a one warm in the Dior since I'm already, going with Dior, and I really like it. It goes on really nicely. You just, pull it out of there and then just tap, 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 and then tap in the corner. And I just spread it out, with my finger, and sometimes with the brush. It kind of depends on how things are going. Then, if I'm still looking tired, which a lot of times I will use a little bit of brightener, and I didn't put it here, but I'll link it below. And I put it on the end of this small brush, and then I'll just dab just right in the corner, right here on the top and bottom corner of my eye, and it just seems to really open my eye. Sometimes I would do that right here, just at the very center of the eye, and it really brightens and really makes my eyes, pop a little bit and not look quite so tired. So those are my not tired tricks when you're exhausted. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you want any other tips like this, or you want to ask me anything at all, feel free to do so. You may not be interested in this at all, but I'm telling you, I have looked all over the internet how to not look tired when you're tired. And so some of these tips have come up, and I just wanted to share them with you. I'll talk to you soon.